really fast. Uh, Special thanks to committee, I would say active committee. I haven't been really involved lately. Murli, Varun, Damit, Sohan, Keshav, and even Sanket has been taking part of, creating some of this gatherings. So that's really nice, guys. Very great work. I know I get most of the credit. I know my name is out there on the board and everything, but actually it's those guys who really work behind the scenes. So here I am today, with a wealth of knowledge I'll always treasure. Spending time with you all has been a fantastic learning experience, and I'm thankful for all the memories I have acquired. I have learned how to take direction, sometimes criticism and compliments. Um, there are three things I wasn't so great at taking before. Now I feel that I can apply in many other situations. I have learned to be open-minded, to value other people's opinion, and to consider others' ideas along with mine to end up with great final result, which is this. I know there are many of us are still missing and not here. So, um, I want to FCC, most of you, were not around and maybe, interested in knowing how the idea of a club came about and how it grew over the years. It's important to know because a lot of us put valuable time out of that personal life, um, we started like handful guys. I guess you see the first picture on the left. That kind of was the FCC looked like in 2009 and 2011, and it's almost the number hits 100. I have almost little close to 100 people in my email group, which they all are active, one way or the other. Some, if they are not on the ground, they are here, and I consider them as an active FCC, members, and so that's really, a great achievement. Everybody, have helped in doing that. It's not just me. I I always feel that it's never one person's job. It's everyone combined is what we've created this ecosystem. So, talk about achievements. We have tried to do a little more than cricket. We have done bowling parties, Christmas gatherings, summer parties. Barbecue, outdoor barbecue parties. We have also done bell ringing for Salvation Army at West Acres Mall. And out of all, I guess the biggest achievement was the FCC ground. I guess I did not see that coming this quickly. We were always trying different ways to get a ground, and I guess the ground we have gotten is far better than many others that I've heard. I have never played at the level like Varun or Sohan and many others have played. I always, I always wanted to play cricket, but never probably approached like how I've done with FCC. So it's good, good platform for those who did not get to play back home, and I don't look at it only as a from cricket perspective. It's family, health, fitness, everything, in it. So success, we have won championships, and we have been runner-ups, and we have lost some too. The last those moments weren't so great, while coming back driving long distance, that's when you feel that, oh wow, the Omaha was that far, so some of the greatest commitments, by the players. I know back when we started taking part in external tournaments, we had to kind of really, scavenge around, filling up the team. We had to call Adi and convince him for the first Mankero tournament, and I know it from their perspective too. They put a lot of effort, in making that happen. Um, some names I like to bring up is, of course, Adi, Kaushik, Avinash, Raghu, Sandeep, Praveen IV, uh, which everyone confuses who's Praveen 4, so, Bala, Nishad Bhai, Nazir for his, laughs. Uh, Ajay Bhai, Rajesh Bhai, everyone has contributed a little more than what they can, and that's really, we really appreciate that, from a committee perspective, FCC perspective. You guys, I know you guys have done wonderful job. I always, I'm not good at appreciating. I don't even appreciate Shield, many times, and even Palak, for the things that they do, and that's what I'm still learning. Um, the credit also goes to my family. Palak has given, lot of time off, to me to take a part in FCC growth. Murli has always been my, he is my shadow, wherever I go, he goes. So he was also, he's been very, very, meticulous about calling me at 11:59 a.m. As soon as he starts his lunch break, the first, number he dials is mine, and then we would talk. Same with, at 5 p.m., I would definitely get a call from him. So we talk a lot. He's got the great views, great ideas. The tournaments that we play, internal and external, especially the FPL, was his idea. And it, I even don't know, he would wake up in the middle of the night and start doing calculations and create teams and even virtual teams, and he would start, he would probably wait for the morning until he calls me. So he's been really the brain, I may have been the legs, maybe he's the brain, so he, a lot of time he would just tell me to do things, and that was out of his good heart. So he's a great personality. Like I said, I even now when I'm at Kansas, I think of him and I was like, oh, well, what is he doing? It's 11:12 p.m. and maybe I want to talk to him. So great guy to be around. Very nice. And we all know his Murli dance, some of those moments, I guess I know a lot of. Yeah, it's
11 today.
Exclusive for FCC.
so it sings well with the like a lungi dance, it's Murli dance, and then we
Copyrights for FCC only.
copyright for FCC only. True. So, I know many of us think that, well, what will happen, while the club, business as usual. Club has to grow, club has to continue. Ground is a big responsibility, like Varun said. We have to start playing with leather ball and tennis ball, tip tennis ball, like we have been. kids coaching, it's something we wanted to do for a long time, and we just had a guy from Minnesota visiting us, like when we started. He heard about this club and he came just to meet us, and he wanted his son to basically, he is very interested in cricket, and he wanted to know if we have any kids coaching class where he can, start playing cricket. We all have, many of us have kids and they like to play cricket. If we start so I know it's all about dedication, compromise, that you have to you'll be willing to make to grow the club and to grow the cricket in this area. Um, I know Sohan and Varun mentioned, but even I've heard from some of my relatives in big cities where when they hear that we play cricket around the year, even they are surprised. I guess Fargo is the only place, probably in US, where they play. At least that's what I've heard. Cricket around the year, and that is something we want to continue. So, I guess keep your momentum. Don't let yourself,